She's back on our televisions tonight, returning with a new series of Celebrity Apprentice where she is an advisor with the beautiful Mark Burris. Kerri-Anne, hello.
It is so good to see you guys, Amanda and Jonesy.
Hey,
I love you both, you know that.
Before we go any further, how incredible do you look on the cover of Women's Day? I bet the local paperboy looks differently at you now. Sure. Unairbrushed, in your cosy, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you, Amanda. I did weight training for about the last 8 or 9 months, and that's a byproduct of it. But I did it because I had to. I lost a lot of bone mass from drugs after cancer, so I just went training because that's the only way you can get bone
What can
back.
you bench press? How much?
I can leg press about 100 kilos.
That's pretty good.
It's done fine.
We had Hugh Jackman on the show, and Hugh can bench press 140 kilograms.
I bet he can.
He's like lifting a V-dub. When you said was that the only way women can get
weight
bone
training
density?
and men. As you age, you lose muscle, tone, and bone. Both men and women. Women worse. So anything to do with weights. So you just have to do some weights.
I've been carrying this old weight around for ages. I'm pointing at Jonesy, incidentally.
I see what you're saying there. Yeah. The Apprentice is back on the telly
tonight.
And you, thankfully, aren't one of the contestants. You're like an advisor.
I was never going to be.
You don't want to be on that show.
It's hard, yakka.
Yeah, no. It wouldn't happen.
So what do you do?
I'm an advisor with Shelley Barrett, the fabulous Shelley Barrett, and the two of us go on location when the challenge is presented. So we start with 12 celebrities, and as you know, celebrities can be a little competitive. So they all get put into teams, go off to a challenge, which puts them under time pressure, leadership pressure, doing stuff they never, ever thought they would have to do. So I think the panic sets in, and there's tears and drama, and it's funny to watch. So I just sit back and watch. Then the next day we all go into the boardroom, and Mark Burris drills them about who did what, how, and who didn't. And we, in case there are some stories that we see differently, we get to contribute and say, no, that's not how it actually happened.
There's an eclectic mix of people.
I'm the tittle-tattle.
You're the you want someone to be the tittle-tattle.
We saw your tittle-tattles in the Women's Day.
An eclectic group of people: Sophie, Mark, Richard Reed, Jeffrey Edelston, Gabby Greco, Blake Garvey, Tim Dormer, Esther Anderson, Tegan Martin, Matt Cooper, James Matheson, Gina Liano, Mel Gregg. Some of them I know are robust, feisty characters like Gina Liano, terrifying. But not everyone is a robust character in there. How do they stand up to the rigours of this? It's not going to be easy.
Well, the robust characters are, Tim Dormer, he's been through Big Brother. Let me tell you, he is a big character, a wild child. People like Matt Cooper, he is such a gentleman, but remember, 17 years of competitive football. James Matheson, yes, James is the calming influence. Richard Reed, man, he is the best hustler, salesman, but when he gets annoyed, let's call him, he can strike out.
Really?
But what about Mel Gregg, for example? And Mel was working on a radio station with that prank call to the hospital where Kate Middleton was being looked after for morning sickness. A terrible result, as we know. Is everyone strong enough to put up with this? Because she's spoken openly about being pretty fragile after that.
Well, she openly says, and I was surprised to see how, because I'd not met Mel Gregg before. I was surprised at how robust she was, but she did this program unashamedly. She says, I haven't worked in 3 years. I want a job. I need a job. I want to do well. She has gotten all her self-confidence back. She came out fighting, let me tell you.
Right.
Wow. On a scale of 1 being the least, 10 being the most, how creepy is Gabby Greco and Jeffrey Edelston?
24. Her wardrobe just every day, I've gone, oh, okay.
Okay.
And then the next day it was, I
just hope they don't kiss. I don't think I could bear it.
Yeah, well, she's tonight. She's got a horse's tail.
Is that what she's wearing?
A horse's tail.
Not a horse's bum? The husband?
Well, yeah. But yeah, it's a horse, this belt thing with the horse. And then one day that's right, she didn't have anything on a bum.
Right.
And it was just odd. Her eclectic manner or style of dress is unusual. And there's Jeffrey running around in an orange suit looking like a gnome. Or did I say
I'm
that?
just watching it for the horse's tail and the gnome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just in it for that. Kerri-Anne, it's always great to talk to you. You look great on Women's Day, and Amanda's going to be on Women's Day next month.
Am I?
In a neck to knee.
That's right. And 2 elastic bands around a boiled egg will be my bikini
That's
appearance.
Amanda's. You've inspired her to do it.
We got to go back and do no junk mail, Jonesy.
Oh, look, I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, we've
NJ.
got to get that happening.
Me
That
and
was
Joe
the best
Bailey.
part of my week. And I miss having a chat to you regularly.
Well, it's
Amanda.
nice to see you, Kerri-Anne, and always a pleasure to see you on and off the camera. But Celebrity Apprentice, 8:40 tonight on Channel 9. Thank you for joining us.
Good on you,
Thank
Cac.
you.